Empowering You would like to welcome you to the value of a new customer. Empowering You supports salon owners and service providers with the tools to really effectively run their business. We support you in a wide variety of platforms that include our 3-day V-School for Industry, our VIP consulting, our instant income for service providers, our custom in-salon makeovers, our rev-up consulting for solopreneurs, fierce front desk training, and of course, our leadership and life coaching. Today, we're going to be going over the value of a new customer and action steps to keep them coming back. I don't think I need to tell you how important it is to bring in those new customers in your salons and spa and how it's huge in the long term success of our businesses. I know we all work really hard on how to build a client base, and we're always looking for new ways to bring in life into our business. We have areas like referrals, advertising, marketing, social media, community events, even the awareness of our community, right? Our friends and family, promotional ideas, Groupons, living socials, Facebook. We've got it all going on. We're always on the hunt 24/7 for new clients. And I tell you what, so many people will try anything at least one time. I don't know about you guys, but I know you can probably relate to all of our marketing efforts we put out there. The reality is, we're spending so much of our time, energy, and resources on attracting those new clients. Often, we aren't even aware of how much they are costing us. So, we really need to start thinking about the value of the new customer and how much was it really cost us to attract them? How much are we spending in actual dollars to having them come into the door? The reality is, it's costing us something, and we really need to be aware of it. The time, the energy, the marketing dollars, all of our budget money, the promotions or advertising, our incentive programs, our referral programs, this stuff cost us something as the owner. I have a question. Do you really even know the cost of attracting a new customer? It's kind of a trick question, but the reality is most of us don't even have a clue on what it cost us to gain that one new client. However, once we have them in the door, what are we going to do with them? That's even more important. We're going to take a few minutes and really review the cycle of a new customer. Because for whatever reason, they've decided to come to your salon and spa, and you finally got the chance. Maybe they were referred by a client, maybe a friend, maybe they saw you on the Living Social or Groupons of the world. They saw your sign when they drove by, but either way, they chose you. So we look at the areas. They contact your business to book their first appointment. They arrive to your salon and spa on the day of the service. Your front desk team greeted them and checked them in for their appointment. Their service provider greeted them and actually performed the service. Your front desk team checked them out, and the new client left your salon and spa. Cool. There's your new customer cycle, right? I'm sure you guys can add a few things here and there, but that's a typical one. But now what? Do we just leave it up to fate? This is where we actually drop the ball. We assume the client came in for their first appointment at your salon and spa, and now we have a new client. Yay! But the reality is this. Only 68% of your customers don't return because of employee indifference. 68%. So do the math. You just spent your time, your energy, and your dollars on attracting that new client, but do we actually keep them? Do not assume that they had the perfect experience. Don't assume that they're going to be returning. Whatever you do not assume. So it's important that after a new customer visits your salon and spa, that you follow up and really find out exactly how was their experience. Remember, we can't assume they're going to be coming back. We just can't. It's imperative that you follow up with your first-time guest. The most effective way to find out how their experience was simply by just asking them. There's so many different ways you can acquire the new client, and there's so many different ways we can be asking them how their experience was. Maybe a personal phone call, a survey, once maybe they receive an email, something in the mail, a text message. What matters the most is how you find out, is that you actually reach out and you find out. We got to find out, what are your clients saying about you? How is that initial contact with you and your team? Some things that you might want to ask a new client is this: level of customer experience from the front desk, booking appointments, or checking out. How about the level of service they received from their service provider? How about the overall spa experience? Was it comfortable, welcoming, clean? The professional products that you guys actually offer, and the overall convenience of maybe booking the appointment, your parking, your hours. Was it easy to get in? So, you guys want to look at these different areas. Because once you receive this feedback, it's equally important that you act on any negative feedback and you want to say thank you for the positive feedback as well. Because this is your golden opportunity to win a client for life. So make sure you keep your eyes open for your free tool to how you can really find out how your customer's experience was from the very first time that they walk into the doors. Empower You wants to thank you so much for spending your time and energy and participating on this webinar. We want to leave you with a parting quote. It's time to make a positive and permanent change. It's time to embrace your leadership potential. It's time to live and lead an empowered life. For any more information on becoming empowered, please contact us at 812 455 1367.